It's been almost 6 months since a coroner's inquest ruled that the death of a mentally ill man who was beaten by jail guards was a homicide and made dozens of recommendations to make sure it doesn't happen again. And now the brother of Solomon Faqiri is calling out the Ford government for its inaction, and he's holding their feet to the fire.
This is about people that are dying, and the government needs to stand and understand that. This is something wrong. This is a crisis.
Back in December, 57 recommendations were made by the inquest jury aimed at changing how people are cared for while in custody. None of those recommendations have been acted on, including the very first one that gave the government 2 months to set the tone and publicly recognize jail is not the place for people with mental illness.
At the time of death, Solomon Faqiri had over 50 bruises on his body, despite the fact that he was in segregation during his entire time in jail.
The premier was in the legislature today, but did not rise to questions directed to him. Instead, they were answered by the Solicitor General.
And we are absolutely committed to making sure that Ontario's correctional system is safe for everyone.
The family is also demanding an apology from the premier and the government, but those demands have gone unanswered.
I don't think it's a lot to ask the government to recognize a decent apology when you're directly responsible for the beating death of your loved one. When individuals that are employees of the Ontario government are responsible for the beating death of your brother.
Minister, will you apologize to the Faqiri family, and should the premier apologize to the family? That's what they were here demanding today. They were also standing outside after scrums hoping to have a conversation with you. Why did you not come out?
Well, I said in the legislature today that our thoughts are with the Faqiri family.
Will you apologize?
We have come a long way from then to now.
Are you surprised that there just seems to be lack of response from the government? Are you surprised that after everything that's been revealed, that there's just been a lack of response to this?
I want to believe in our government of the day. I want to have hope, but for me it's quite preposterous, quite tragic, quite dishonorable. It's as if people with mental health challenges, they don't deserve to be heard. We'll give them to their body bag and that's it.
Now, we did reach out to the Premier's office and have not received a response. The family says no one is being held accountable for what happened to Solomon. They're also calling on the OPP to reopen the investigation. At Queen's Park, Shauna Hunt, City News.